And now, on to the Estrela. This isn't just any ship, this is our first ever owned ship on the Douro. A destination we have fallen in love with and are now proud to call our home. Sailing for both APT and Travel Marvel brands, she represents a new era. One of elegance, one of style, and one of shared experience. And DC mentioned it, what a name. Estrela, meaning star in Portuguese. She's already shining bright, and with a team behind her, I've no doubt she'll light the way for many unforgettable cruises in the future. Now, every ship needs a guiding light, someone who embodies the value and spirit of the voyage ahead. And for me, that person could only be Lucy Huxley. Woo! Lucy's been a great friend to me personally for so many years, and a true voice of the travel agent community. Someone who champions our industry with heart, with energy, and with integrity. And today we are honoured to have her as our godmother for the MS Estrela. So without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to hand over to my friend Lucy to say a few words and officially christen this beautiful ship.
Woo! Well, thank you very much, Paul, and good morning to you all. The Scottish novelist Robert Louis Stevenson once wrote about the role travelling played in his life, saying, "For my part, I travel not to go anywhere, but to go. I travel for travel's sake, and the great affair is to move." Stevenson's words highlight the importance not just of the end destination, but of the journey itself. And they echo my own feelings about an industry that I have been proud to be part of and to serve for more than a quarter of a century. When I started in the travel industry as a fresh-faced news reporter back then, I was handed the brief to cover cruise. It was a tiny part of the industry at the time, but once I immersed myself in the sector, I came to realise its potential to grow well beyond the niche it then occupied. Casting my mind back even 15 years, coverage of cruise in Travel Weekly was focused almost entirely on ocean vessels, with river cruising very much an afterthought. But in the past decade in particular, the scale and growth of our coverage has reflected a segment of the global travel industry that truly goes from strength to strength. And perhaps, more than any other, it is a sector which seems to offer what Stevenson was looking for from his own travel experiences, where the journey is just as important as the end destination. So when DC and Paul asked me if I would serve as the godmother of this incredible ship, I was of course immensely humbled and also incredibly honoured. I am always far more comfortable posing questions of others than being the focal point of attention, but I was delighted to accept the honour, as the rationale for my selection, as you've just heard, was my commitment to the travel trade. The incredible travel agent readers of Travel Weekly have played a fundamental role in the growth of this sector, and I know they are at the heart of the APT and Travel Marvel business. Their expertise and service levels continue to inspire me, and I will complete my duties today on your behalf. Of course, expertise and outstanding customer service in the travel industry are not solely the preserve of travel agents, as the magnificent crew of this wonderful ship are proof of that. As a vessel custom built for the stunning Douro River on which she will sail, it is quite right that she should have the very best crew, and I know that all who sail on her will be astounded by the service that they receive while on board. This is a truly spectacular ship, which has lived up to its promise of creating an unforgettable platform from which to explore Portugal's stunning wine country. I know she will beguile guests who call her home for their journeys, and I have no doubt that they will return to experience her charms time and again. So, before I carry out my duties, some final thank yous, if I may, to DC and Paul for bestowing me with this honour, to Travel Weekly's Chief Executive Stu Parrish, and to my own incredible team back home who continue to inspire, inform, support, and connect the travel industry on a daily basis. To Clears Andy Harmer, my partner in crime, who has been, I'm sure you'll agree, instrumental in the growth of the river cruise sector, in his continued devotion through promotion and education. To all of you in the travel trade who are at the heart of everything that Travel Weekly and Clear does. And of course, to Captain Bruno and the wonderful officers and crew of this ship, and who will ensure that she provides the most amazing experiences for all who set foot on board. So, are we all ready?
Yes!
Good. In that case, it gives me great honour to say, I name this ship Estrela. May she bring joy to all who sail on her. Woo. Wish me luck, everyone.